Hello and welcome to another week with Mary's Dreamtime messages. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas with family and friends, and you had a lovely time celebrating wherever you may be around the world. So the week is going to be starting the 30th of December, and so we're just finishing off the year now, and just taking some time to reflect on the past year so that we can get ready for a fantastic 2020. So, and the week will be ending on the 5th of January, which is on a Sunday. So last week we got the cards. Let me have a think now. The two cards that we got last week were with Dingo and whale. So I am searching, and I am soul searching, and I am advancing. So it would have been a pretty powerful week with those two, being able to understand a lot more about where you are, where you want to be with whale, and also recognizing the areas that you're advancing in through the most positive qualities that you can keep building on. So the Dreamtime card deck looks like this, and it comes in a box where you've got your 85-page booklet and your 33 glossy cards with the famous white cockatoos on the back, and all the Australian animals on the front. So you would have heard about the recent bushfires in Australia at the moment, and I only want to touch on that a little bit because it has been pretty devastating in a lot of areas. But I'm lucky enough to be in one of the areas where we have been pretty lucky. But although we've been getting a lot of smoke throughout some of the days, they tend to build up and then clear. So as I mentioned, I'm pretty lucky. My heart goes out to a lot of the people that are suffering during this time, and the many millions of animals who have perished, which is about estimated to be about nearly 500 million so far, which has been pretty devastating to hear about that. So I'll be saying a lot of prayers this week for the animals and for the people that have been suffering during this time. So let's see, and on a more positive note, let's keep moving forward towards better things and being the best that we can be, and with the good qualities that we have, and keep focusing on those things so that we continue to be a better and brighter person, so that we can be there for people that are in times of suffering. So every week I pull two cards out, and to give some inspiration and motivation to anyone that is watching, and and that enjoys my paintings and the messages and growth that they can help you with. So let's just have a look at the first card that we get this week. Is I am connected with butterfly, and the message tells us, when I give myself time, I can easily understand that each phase in my life is a natural progression of life. And we did get this card before, so we've gotten it again. It's telling us that we're connected to everything that life has to offer. And it's telling us also about life's up and downs, and just going with the flow of whatever area that you are going through at this point in time. It's important not to harm animals, because they are the most purest and innocent beings. So it's telling us that butterfly will provide you with some healing and transformation. So we're going into the year, we're wanting to understand our cycle, and we may be wanting to focus on healing and transformation to enable us to feel love more, to spread love more, which I think is a very important time to be having that in our lives. It can bring you emotional relief from grieving from a loved one or a family member, healing wounds from past relationships. It's also a chance to bring transformation in by providing you with the understanding of the old, which then allows the new beginning to unfold. And meditation allows you to tap into healing it will provide you through spiritual contemplation. The purpose of butterfly dreaming reminds you that life is a delicate balance of nature cycles. Wherever you are, in an up or down cycle, be sure it will soon pass. And when it does, you'll be far stronger from the experience. Honor you by giving yourself the time to understand what kind of cycle you're in. This will enable you to gain more balance in the areas that you feel separated from. So now's the time to just relax and wind down from the year so you can get a better understanding on things. Schedule in quiet time, get connected to nature, and allow your natural rhythm to return to you. So you may be feeling disharmony, separated or confused, so butterfly can help you to bring that balance back through nature and be connected again. Let's see, so that's a beautiful card to get at the end of the year and the beginning of a new one. It's all about the cycles of life. So let's an understanding that we're about to go through a cycle which enables us to let go of anything old, and so that we can make way for some new and exciting things. So let's see the next card that's going to come this week, ending the 5th of January. So starting a new year and a new week, so with some fresh energy. And the second card that we got this week is with Dragonfly. I am blissful. The message of the Dragonfly tells us that when I give myself time to recharge, I become calm and my energy flows naturally into bliss. So Dragonfly also helps us to reflect on anything that's negative that we would like to change and transform that may be playing out in our life. So if we go to the guidebook, Dragonfly is number 5, and it's telling us that it's showing you what type of pattern you are trying to transform at the moment. Is it connected to family or someone you are close to? And maybe you are just waiting to focus more on yourself so you can slow yourself down enough to understand yourself more and the pattern and this pattern of transformation. The purpose is when we allow more time to relax, we can understand more, and this leads to flashes of insight. If you can practice this relaxation mode for yourself, it will feel like you are going really fast due to the fact that you have more of an open understanding of yourself, which allows you to make the necessary changes you want that will propel yourself forward. So that's why it feels like you're going fast when you relax yourself, because when you relax yourself, you're actually making the space within yourself for something new to come or for things to leave. So it's like you need to have time where you can process things from the past, and you need time to reflect. And I know that we get used to just being in the mode of go, go, go all the time and working, but sometimes, and we don't get taught these different stages of life, so it's important to reflect, relax, and so, those kind of stages, is pretty much what the butterfly tells us, which cycle are we in. And so butterfly is really kind of like the nuts and bolts. So understanding yourself, which allows you to make the necessary changes you want that will propel yourself forward. So that's why it makes you feel like you're going fast, because it enables changes to come in. It's like you're clearing out all the clutter, and when you can do that, you're making the space for something new to come in. But if you're just still operating on patterns of the past or things that are old, then it makes it very difficult for you to make that kind of change, because you're not bringing in the fresh air, which allows for that change to come in. This puts you in a more control over your destiny and what direction you want to take, which could lead you to more areas of transformation within your life, work, or in relation to your connection with others. guidance, just go with the flow right now, but remember to slow yourself down enough so that you're allowing for the awakening to occur on a much deeper level, for more understanding to come your way. So just use this time to really slow down, relax, and just allow things to come to you. Let go of doubt and trust in what comes next. And if you're feeling indecisive, slow down, relax, breathe. The answer will surely come to you in time. So you may be feeling scattered, doubtful, or indecisive because you may be going very, very fast in what you're doing. And so just take some time to relax from doing that. So the positive of this card gives you freedom, trust, and awakens yourself to something better, and so that you can make that transformation that you're looking for. These are the two cards that we got this week with Butterfly, I am connected, and Dragonfly, I am blissful. So I hope you have a wonderful week with these two, and I hope you have a happy new year and a great start to your 2020, and just try to think of what you want to bring into the year. Is it a feeling? Is it a sound? Just let, maybe when you're slowing down, allow a word or a feeling or something to come to you that you can focus your 2020 on. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you again next week with more Dreamtime messages. Bye for now.